All-Stars taking on Miami. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. George with the ball. Now guarded by Dragic. George double-teamed. And here are the East All-Stars now. Dragic against Lowry. And the foul called on Hassan Whiteside. That is his first foul of the game.
That's a quick foul to pick up here in the opening quarter.
Stolen by Bosch.
Just waiting for a chance to make a play, and when the pass was made, he's all over it. Just a fantastic steal.
A look at the starting group for the East All-Stars. Paul George is out there with Anthony. Then there's Dwayne Wade. Then there's Lowry. And it's James in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. It's Anthony with the drive. No good. Good work defensively by Whiteside. Miami with the ball. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds.
East ball.
LeBron against Whiteside. No good from LeBron. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Here's Bosch. Cannot hit. Miami on defense. Lowry drives in. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game. And it's Miami's ball. Inside. And stolen by James. It's stolen by Dragic. And it's Wade with the rebound.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there. He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
Now here's Lowry. And yes, sir, that one drops.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
And so here is Miami. Whiteside with it. He's picked up by LeBron. Good.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
And, Greg, to be able to take the bump like that and maintain control, that's not easy to do. I know you're kind of a little fella when I play, so I know how difficult that is. That was impressive.
I see.
Andre Drummond's checked in for James. The Heat shooting their first free throw tonight. Free throw, good, Whiteside. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. And it's Lowry penetrating. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Here's Whiteside. That misses off the backboard.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Here's Dragic. Wade outside. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Did not need 2 hands for that slam.
You know, he can save the other hand for the next time.
One will do just fine.
Yeah, but just to switch it up a little bit.
The shot by Lowry, no good.
Not really sure what he was thinking about on that shot. That is not high IQ basketball.
Not at all. I mean, he shouldn't even have considered taking that shot. Just a poor choice there.
Just a grinder, always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Up and in for the basket, number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now. The Heat with the lead. Passes it to Bosch. Deflects the pass. Fades. No good off the back of the rim.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
Here's Drummond. And it's Miami with the rebound. Dragic with it, and Wade sends it back. Inside. Here's Drummond. Drummond with another miss. And it's Miami's ball from 11 feet away. And Dragic gets it to go on the assist by Bosh.
Defense just not strong enough to throw him off his shot there. Sometimes it takes a little more effort to defend him down low.
The shot by Lowry, no good. Miami leading by 3. There's 1:40 left here in the first quarter. Pass to Bosh. Dragic against Wade. Second shot opportunity, and it's sent back by George.
And already we've got a very lopsided edge on the boards for them.
Yeah, +5. As you mentioned, that didn't take very long, did it?
Bosh against George. Bosh with another miss.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Near the three-point line, it's Wade. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Wade's got his second bucket tonight. And here's Miami. Here's Bosh, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
The drive by Anthony. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. Anthony's got his first basket of the night.
Offensively, he can be the engine that drives them at any given time.
And it goes out of bounds. That went off Dragic.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
And a new group getting ready for Miami. Amari Stoudemire. He's checked in for Whiteside. Johnson comes in for Chris Bosh. Winslow's checked in for Luol Deng. And it's Richardson in for Goran Dragic. And here we go. Thomas heading to the hoop. And he misses the go-ahead basket. 22nd quarter. Now here's Winslow. DeRozan defending. Winslow's shot is off. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Millsap. And that one comes up a bit short.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
And you know they'll be conscious of him next time they take it inside, too. I mean, that's what really good defenders do. They make you think about their presence.
Give it up for your Heat Dancers.
Neither team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Heat?
Right from the start, they have been able to really own that paint and just dominate the backboard.
Well, Greg, you can't dominate the boards unless all 5 guys are making the effort to box out and chase down the ball.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court right now for the East All-Stars, we've got Paul Millsap. Thomas is out there with DeRozan. And there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Bosh in at the center position. Goran Dragic is checked in for Miami. John Wall's checked in for the East. East All-Stars on defense. They trail by 3. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Heat.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
Down low. Lets it fly. It's hauled in by the Heat. Here's Richardson. And there's another one for the Heat.
And they can up the ante a little bit there after that basket.
Yeah, you know, their lead's increasing, and they've got to be feeling better and better about the way this game is starting to play out now. So we'll see if they can close it out.
Miami leading by 7. Johnson with it. And Bosh picks him up defensively. It's stolen by Wall. And even 3-on-3 break. Again, the miss by Wall. And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And some changes here for the East. Drummond comes in for Paul Millsap. And it's LeBron in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. Whiteside's checked in for Stoudemire.
Let's go.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Feeds to Richardson. And it's sent back by Drummond. And taken away by Johnson. Fires from deep. Shot is off. The East All-Stars go the other way with it. And so the ball out of bounds. Bosch touched it last. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. It's tipped. Here's Richardson. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
Hard work on the glass once again, fellas. They put a lot of effort into their rebound.
There's a reason why they have 3 seconds in the lane, and that interior play has made a big difference in this game.
And the East All-Stars making a change here. George is checked in. Here's Wall. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
And really, Wall is a master at knocking shots down like that.
The feed to Dragic. No good. Nice D from Wall.
You love the closeout on that possession.
Excellent defense. Active, and he made it a very tough shot for him.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this lead.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark.
Which is a spark they desperately need, Kevin. They've got to ramp up the intensity.
Misses the layup.
I tell you what, the way he's been going this quarter, guys, they're going to need somebody else to pick up the slack.
And there's Richardson. That's good on the assist by McRoberts. Richardson's got 6 in the quarter.
What an amazing trick shot to confound the defender. Oh, man, that's awesome. He's taking him to school right there.
Sure. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. Whiteside's got his 5th rebound in this one. Johnson kicks to McRoberts. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
And so out of bounds it goes. And they'll keep possession. And a new group getting ready for Miami. Chris Bosh is checked in for Whiteside. Dang comes in for Josh McRoberts. Winslow's checked in for Joe Johnson. And Dwayne Wade is subbed in for Goran Dragic. And then for the East All-Stars, Carmelo Anthony, he's checked in for James. Wade comes in for Butler. And it's Isaiah Thomas in for John Wall. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Bosh, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And, guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risks to see if they can cut that lead down.
That's a 2 from Dang. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. This is his first trip to the line tonight. That one is off.
Dang. 2.
And he ends up missing both free throws. Tries again. And good on the basket. Book it. Bosh has got the lead up to 9 now for the Heat.
Solid job by them on the glass here tonight. +8 in rebound.
You know what? That rebound has always been a critical element of the game, and that's why they are now understanding how to win.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, way to play and attack Bose and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
The Heat have shot 1 of 3 from the line tonight, missing 2 earlier on.
Yeah, last year, collectively, only 74% from the line.
DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for the East. And Richardson drops them both.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
Thomas kicks to Wade. DeRozan passes to Drummond. Wade outside. Wide open look. And the officials call a traveling violation.
They have constantly shot themselves in the foot this quarter with all of these turnovers.
Very simple. You can't score if you can't maintain possession.
And here are the Heat. They're on a 16-6 run. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 8 points for Chris Bosh.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Now Wade, after the missed three by Carmelo. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight, 3 for 4.
And that's really using the double team against the defense there and creating that pinpoint passing to attack.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Yeah, and it should help them increase their separation here. I mean, this has been an impressive offensive output.
The Heat making a switch here. Stoudemire's checked in. And these All-Stars also making a switch. Paul Millsap's checked in for Drummond. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
The East All-Stars shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight. He misses the free throw. Chris Bosh is checked in for Dwayne Wade. He hits the second from the line. So it's Miami now. Richardson dishes to Winslow. Here's Stoudemire. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it done. And that's definitely a shot that he has in his arsenal.
The Heat leading by 13. Here's Richardson. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Thomas kicks to Anthony. To the middle. It's deflected. Stolen by Winslow. And here we go. Fast break. Wade's got it. 16 feet away. It's hauled in by the East All-Stars.
Awesome defense. I mean, he'll hit those unless you're right in his grill.
And so we conclude the first half. Miami ahead, up 11. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback.
Bosh played a great quarter of basketball. He has 8 points and a steal.
Dang and Bosh, your small and power forwards. Dragic is joined in the backcourt by Wade, and it's Whiteside in at the 5 spot. That's the group in the game for the Heat.
And the defense out of position on that possession, which allowed for him to get that offensive board.
Well said. Yes, he did. You're right, Greg. That's a tremendous jam on the putback.
What a great nose for the basketball he has, and such a strong finisher as well.
Yeah, starting the second half nicely there. Love those easy lay-ins to get things going.
And James pulls it down.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Here's Wade. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels. Carmelo Anthony showing you his passing skill there. Shooting 1.
The East All-Stars shooting their third free throw shot of the game. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Dragic the pass to Bosh. Dishes to Wade. Good ball movement here by Miami. Shot on the wing. Wade missing again. Miami leading by 8. Here's Dragic. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Dragic has got 6.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates. Clearly, he's not pleased with all the looks they've given up on the inside, and also to get them to tighten up that defense.
Yeah, and I think he's going to let them know about it. I mean, they're playing some soft interior defense, and you can't win that way. That's a recipe for disaster if you're not going to play with some physical.
And the Heat making a change here. Johnson's checked in. And it's Paul George with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Andre Drummond's checked in for the East. Jimmy Butler comes in for Dwayne Wade. Bosh can't get it to go.
High-quality shot, just a little off there with the release.
And, Greg, that has him S-H-H-E, shaking his head. Tough miss that time.
Clark. And that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. Dragic has got 4 assists in the game. Guys, there's still time for them to make a run.
But the margin of error is history.
Can't have any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Beautiful shot that time by PG, Paul George, getting it done.
And here are the Heat now. Here's Johnson. And count it from 19 feet away. Johnson's got his first bucket of the night.
Joe Johnson showing us a beautiful stroke right there.
Lowry dishes to Butler. Lowry kicks to Butler. James left side. Lowry passes to LeBron. Shot's good.
Assisted by Kyle Lowry. Miami calls timeout.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
You know, obviously, there's some things out there he does not like and wants to talk it over.
Well, Greg, you played and you envision yourself as a coach as well. So, sometimes you need to make some adjustments.
Josh McRoberts is checked in for Whiteside. And the East All-Stars also making a switch. Wall's checked in to the inside. LeBron dishes to George. Butler with the ball. Wade picks him up. Yep, goes in, and the Miami lead is cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from James.
And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going, because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish.
And here we go. Wade heading to the hoop. The big dunk at the end of the break.
Agility leads to thievery there as he's got his hand in there to get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
And, Clark, that's been the story of this game so far. I mean, they cannot hand over any more easy points in the open floor.
Here's George. Chris Bosh with the rebound. Bosh has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
A big group substitution here for the East. Chris Bosh is checked in for Drummond. Millsap comes in for LeBron. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for George. And Thomas subbed in for Butler.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Miami leading by 10. From about 16, that's good from Johnson on the assist by Bosh. Bosh has got 6 assists here tonight.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
They've also been pounding it inside tonight and coming away with a lot of points in the paint. I call those PIPs.
And a new group getting ready for Miami. Stoudemire's checked in for Bosh. Dang comes in for Josh McRoberts. Winslow's checked in for Joe Johnson. And it's Richardson in for Dwayne Wade. And so the ball out of bounds. Bosh touched it last. We've got 1:23 left in the third quarter. Dragic kicks to Richardson. Shoots from 8. And that one hits back iron. And they'd love to cut this deficit down to single digits. And DeRozan. Here we go. It's stolen by Dang. And it's the Heat on the break. Stoudemire with the ball. And Bosch picks him up defensively. And again, it's the Heat missing.
And you know what? That's one of those heat checks if he's taking shots like that.
Yeah, heat check or not, I don't care how hot he may or may not be. He's not making that one.
Took him no time at all on that one. 6 points for Stoudemire.
Boy, I really love the way Dragic spreads that ball around.
DeRozan in the corner. Back to Bosch. And the pass to DeRozan. It's stolen by Dang. Dragic kicks to Winslow. And that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. Winslow's got his first 2 points of the night.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Offensive rebound.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Bosch passes to Millsap. Wall wide open. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Wall's got 4 this quarter.
Great pass by Bosch there.
It's Richardson on the wing. And he gets it to go. And the Heat lead by 14.
Another gap in the defense found there, and they've really had their number today.
Stolen by Winslow. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Heat lead by 14. And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. And so in the game for the East All-Stars, Lowry out there with Dwayne Wade. Then there's Jimmy Butler. Then it's Anthony. And it's LeBron in at the center. And Whiteside sends it back.
With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be. Firmly in control of this game.
And no doubt about it, rebounding is an effort stat, folks. They've been more determined than their opponent thus far.
East All-Stars on defense. It's a 14-point game.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over. And you're not going to pass up that kind of look.
Anthony's gone 4 for 5 from the floor tonight. Just 1 miss. Here's Richardson, and that misses everything.
And although he doesn't quite get the block, he does get the missed field goal attempt because of his ability to alter the shot.
Well, almost as effective as a block. I mean, made him completely change his release point, and I think that caused the miss.
Wade dishes to Bosch. Richardson with it. Now Anthony defending. Here's Wade. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That's on LeBron James.
D-Wade playing well. He has 11 points and a decent little assist total for him, too.
No doubt they'd like to see that carry over to the rest of the team. Get good assist numbers all the way around.
Joe Johnson, he's checked in for Miami. And Wade drops them both. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. Down by 12. Wade kicks to Lowry. Wade passes to Lowry. Out to Wade. Lets it go. Miami grabs the miss. Whiteside's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Richardson. Sinks that one from the post.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Timeout called. East All-Stars.
Give it up for your Heat answers.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
I was able to listen in on what Mike Budenholzer had to say to his team. He was not happy with their play to this point, telling them we're getting out hustled, plain and simple. There's still time, but we've got to dial up our effort. Kevin, we'll see if they have enough to get it done.
All right, Doris. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Outside for Lowry. And the shot no good, a bit short. The Heat leading by 14. Dragic dishes to Wade. And that one's good.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
And the East All-Stars making a change here. George is checked in. Here's Bosch. Second chance shot, and it's sent back by George. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. Whiteside's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Again, Johnson missing. Johnson's gone 2 for 5, shooting 40% from the field here. No good from Wade.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
And the rejection by James. Bosch. Rebound by the East All-Stars. LeBron's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Johnson with the block. But they'll get another chance. Anthony. That's good.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
Timeout called, the Heat.
He did not seem happy about how things are going on right now, and maybe wants to make some changes.
I agree. I mean, just was not comfortable with the way things were set up at that particular time. And in that case, I think it's the right thing to do.
The Heat leading by 14. And it's Wade penetrating. Goes back up. And it's laid in by Whiteside.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You've got to get your body between that other player and the ball. A good night for Carmelo Anthony. He's got 10 points, and he's added a steal to his stat line also.
You know what? The number is not huge, but he has been doing some valuable defensive work for them.
First one falls for him. And both free throws good for Anthony. Here's Dragic. He gets stolen by Lowry. And they're running. Ahead. Here's George. Lowry against Whiteside. And Whiteside sends it back. And it's Dragic off the drive. Offline with the baseline jumper. Here are the East All-Stars. It's a 14-point game. Wasted no time on that one. 9 points for Dwayne Wade. Here's Dragic. And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Luol Deng is checked in for Johnson. And the East All-Stars also making a switch. John Wall's checked in for Kyle Lowry. Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. Wall, that's a 2-pointer. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. Whiteside's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Out of bounds, Miami takes possession.
Out of bounds. Heat ball.
We've got 1:55 left to play in the final quarter. And there's the second time to finish it off.
And he is the ultimate when it comes to being a floor leader on the offensive end.
Yeah, you know, he's got a little bit of Greg Anthony in it. And he has been that leader today. I think he's done a really nice job of moving the ball and distributing it the way it needs to be done.
Well, Clark, I'm glad you referenced specifically why you thought he had a little Greg Anthony. I thought you were talking about knees, my man. He looked a little hobbled out there for a moment.
The drive by James, and he drops in the layup off the glass. The Heat leading by 14. Here's Deng, and slammed in for 2.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Heat.
Their superior ball handling won it for him here, Clark.
Well, Kevin, when you squeeze the orange, you get more shot opportunities, and that's always a good thing.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Bosh. Every inch of the floor was his tonight as he came out and injected an energy into every play.
And the East All-Stars call time here. They're trailing by 18. We've got 1:13 left in the game. And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. A big group substitution here for the East. Chris Bosh is checked in for James. Millsap comes in for Carmelo Anthony. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for George. And it's DeRozan in for Dwayne Wade. Wall's shot is off.
Well, he's building a house with those bricks. I mean, one reason is he keeps trying to force it up when he's defended well. Move the ball, share the sugar.
Just didn't get his hands up in time on that one. They weren't on the same page there.
1:05 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Millsap has the open look. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Here's Miami now. Winslow kicks to Stoudemire. Stolen by Bosh. Outside Millsap. From the baseline. And it's DeRozan missing.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one. Short stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
Here's Wall. Good, and it's Bosh picking up the assist.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. It's stolen by Stoudemire. Winslow, the pass to Stoudemire. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Just look at how quickly the lead has grown here over the last few possessions.
Clear case here, partner, of saving their best for last. Quite a run.
And just because you can make it from outside doesn't mean you need to live there.
Not that far out anyway, Greg. I mean, he can work for a better shot than that.
And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. They won this game going away.